On this week's Friday favorite, we're going to be sticking with the organization theme and talking about shoe holders. I know, very exciting. But in truth, it is really exciting. You heard all about our shoe dilemma that in our Tuesday talk about organization, and this ended up being our solution, and it does double duty. So this is our screen door. So in an Airstream, you have a screen door that's separate from the main door, and it has these gratings here and on the bottom. Well, right over the gratings, I just took the bottom of a door shoe organizer, an over-the-door shoe organizer. I'll show you the top of it here in a bit. But I cut the bottom 2 rows off, and I safety pinned it, with the idea being eventually I'd sew it on. But I actually kind of like it that it's safety pinned because I can take it off and wash it if I need to. And they don't stand out that much. So I just safety pinned it onto this screen. And now we have not only room for a pair of shoes for each of us. Right now we're wearing our main shoes, so Steve has his sandals in there and I have my slippers. We also have amazing storage. So we have all of our cloth bags for when we go grocery shopping, all of our doggy bags for when we go with the dogs. Underneath the doggy bags, we have their long leads and their collapsible bowls for outside. We have the dog's leashes, another dog leash, and a flashlight. Other things you could do in this that I've seen people do in spice racks and things, but I don't really like mixing them with things you cook with, but you could really easily do right here. Bug spray. Wipes, like to clean your hands after you're coming inside. Sunscreen. And anything else that you might want easy access to going from inside to outside. It's like the perfect spot for it. And like I said, all this shoe rack, and I'll show you the top of it inside, came from the Container Store, but you could get these at Walmart, at Target. I'll link to one on Amazon. Really, it's completely up to you. I liked this one because of the color and the canvas, but sky's the limit on what you end up doing with it. So this was our solution to our shoe problem, but I'm not just going to use the bottom of the shoe rack and throw the rest away. So let me show you what we did. Hi, Pence. This is our wardrobe closet, and on the back wall, Penny's in the way. Penny, come on, move. On the back wall, you could see the top of the shoe rack, along with 3 rows for shoes. So this was meant to hang over a normal door in a normal house and have 5 rows of shoes in it. So 2 of them are on the door of the Airstream on the screen door. The other 3 are here. We use the middle for some more shoe storage for both Steve and I. The top is a bunch of cleaning supplies, and the bottom is a bunch of laundry supplies. And it just keeps everything organized in this closet instead of having to have tubs stacked or something like that. We're using our vertical storage space. So for the purchase of 1 over-the-door shoe organizer, we got a multitude of storage in 2 different places in the Airstream. And that is why it's one of our favorite things. If I could figure out another place to put shoe organizers right now, I probably would. Because I love the little cubbies. They fit everything so well. So that's it for this Friday. Little organization tip. This isn't just for tiny spaces like the Airstream. Shoe organizers could be used on the back of a pantry door to store cleaning supplies or food products. Like I could see storing pasta in here or something like that. So just think outside the box when it comes to organizers like this and vertical space, because we often forget about our vertical space when it comes to organizing. And in a tiny space or any space, the vertical dimension can really help with the organization. Okay, so that's it for this week. Stay tuned next week for another one of our favorite things, places, websites, memberships, who knows what. And I think next week we're going to continue in our organization theme, so stay tuned for that. As always, if you like these videos, please give us a big old thumbs up. Comment below if you use shoe organizers in any kind of fun, different way, or just for shoes. I'd love to hear about it. And as always, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. That's it for now. See you next time. Bye.